From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Karen Rebo. High-level staff from the Prime Minister's office are set to speak today at the public inquiry into foreign interference in Canada's elections. The testimony comes a day after the inquiry saw a briefing document prepared for the PMO stating China meddled in the 2019 and the 2021 federal elections. The document from Canada's spy agency says it knew China clandestinely and deceptively interfered in those elections. It says in 2021, Chinese foreign interference activities were very likely motivated by a perception the Conservative Party of Canada's campaign platform was anti-China. Trudeau himself is due to appear before the inquiry tomorrow. The man convicted of murdering 4 members of a Muslim family who were out for an evening walk in London, Ontario in 2021 is seeking to appeal the convictions. Defense lawyer Christopher Hicks says Nathaniel Veltman has filed an inmate notice of appeal. The self-described white nationalist was sentenced in February to life in prison with no chance of parole for 25 years after a jury found him guilty of 4 counts of first-degree murder and 1 of attempted murder for hitting the Afzaal family with his truck. The skin of a young killer whale trapped in a Vancouver Island lagoon is turning white due to the low salinity of the water.
The Fisheries Department says fresh water in the lagoon where the orca is trapped has whitened skin on the dorsal side of the animal. Although veterinary experts aren't concerned about the short-term impact and say the calf is active and isn't showing signs of emaciation. The calf has been trapped alone since March 23rd when its pregnant mother became trapped on a rocky beach at low tide and died. The statement says planning for a rescue operation continues with the Ehadesat First Nation, who have named the 2-year-old calf Kwisahayas, meaning brave little hunter. Naira Ahmed, The Canadian Press.
Last month was the warmest March on record, and it's now the 10th month in a row with record-breaking temperatures.
The study done by the Copernicus Climate Service shows the trend of warming air and ocean temperatures continues. The group says global sea surface temperatures across the majority of the world are at unprecedented levels. Last month, the air temperature was more than 3 degrees warmer than pre-industrial levels. Perry Russum, ABC News, Washington.
And millions of people in Canadian cities and towns in the path of totality for yesterday's solar eclipse are still basking in the glow of the experience. Norma Rios celebrated her 58th birthday in Niagara Falls, Ontario yesterday.
I'm without words. It's a beautiful experience.
Mont-Mégantic Provincial Park in Quebec's eastern townships was among the locations that ended up offering perfect viewing conditions. A teacher, Mira Cadot-Lachance, says she cried and was shaking. She says the spectacle was exceptional as she pointed to Venus and Jupiter, which shone in the sky. This is the Canadian Press.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.